Hello and welcome to the Welsh Cockney for another beer review from me, Rob.
And me, Lou.
And today we've got a blonde beer called Jorvik, which we think is connected to
Vikings, yeah.
It's a brewery from Yorkshire called Rudgate, and it's 4.6%. Wonderfully plain label. No, it's quite cool, the label.
Wonderfully plain.
Yeah, it's just nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
To have a plain label, isn't it, for once? So yeah, it looks good. And 1992?
Yeah, been going 30 years, or 32 years.
And you've got a little lecture to give them about
Well, it's
the
not
history.
a lecture, but I am going to read this because I can't remember it all. But I did think this was interesting. So, Rudgate Brewery established in 1992. The brewery is situated at the heart of Yorkshire in the Vale of York. But the original brewery was situated in the former ammunition building of the RAF Marston Moor Airfield, which was home to the Halifax bombers that helped defend our country during World War II. The name comes from the old Roman road of Rudgate, which runs through the airfield, and this road led the Vikings along our vale, defending the Romans in their steppes. So this road and its history is what instigated the main theme of Viking for the brewery, which I thought was...
comes to the name.
We assume, yeah.
We assume
is
Jorvik is to do with Viking.
Yeah.
Because I don't think it's a Roman name, is it?
I don't think so. It sounds Viking. The brewery expanded into a modern new facility in 2010-2011, but on the same site. And apparently they have nationally been recognised, this brewery, with several awards to its name, including CAMRA Overall Champion Beer of Britain 2009.
Which beer?
It doesn't say.
Mm.
So, but I do know that this is their most popular beer.
So it could have been this
So
beer.
it could have been that one.
This is their most popular beer.
Forgive me
the
reading,
Jorvik,
but that was too
the
much.
Jorvik Blonde, which, what does it say there?
Light, refreshing, fruity.
Light, refreshing and fruity. Let's hope it's got a bit of bitterness to it as well. So here we go.
Crack it open.
Let's crack it.
Oh, where's it going?
It's a lottery.
Pinball.
Pinball wizard.
Yeah. Mm.
Well, it's definitely blonde, isn't it?
It is.
Straw blonde.
Straw blonde, yeah.
Go on, say it. You love that sound.
I was literally just thinking that. I thought, I'm not going to say it again. Ooh. It's very kind of you.
Yeah, I know. There
Okay.
we go.
It is. It literally is straw blonde in colour. I'm just going to check it in the light.
Let's
But...
check it against your hair.
What are you saying? I've got hair like straw.
No, strawberry blonde. No, it's not
It's not strawberry.
blonde. Straw blonde. Anyway, yeah,
It's actually very pale.
very pale. You
Seems
can't
to be
see it, but there's a
a
lot
lot
of
of carbonation,
carbonation
yeah.
going on. One finger head.
Yeah. Blonde beer.
Blonde beer. That's what it is.
Shall we have a
Well, that's
sniff?
what it looks like anyway. Mm. I was almost expecting like a lager smell, but there
Oh,
isn't.
it isn't. And it is
It's
fruity, yeah.
It's fruity.
But they're not, like, there is some citrus, but it's not...
No, it's just fruity, I think. I'm not...
Do you know what it reminds me of?
What?
Melon. Would that be a beer?
Well, you do get melon aromas and flavours in certain hops. I don't know what hops they use for this.
Yeah, that's what I can smell, melon.
Well, I can smell fruit, but I can't identify what fruit it is. No.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if it's right, but... It's really quite pleasant, though. It's
It's kind of a little bit
fruity.
hoppy, isn't it? A little bit hoppy and
little
fruity.
bit.
Little bit.
Little bit.
Little bit.
I like the smell.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm looking
But
forward
there's-
to tasting it.
there's not loads of different aromas,
No.
is there? It's just kind of
But it's fresh.
hoppy and fruity. Let's go in for a
Taste.
taste. Cheers. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. There is a bitterness to it.
Yeah, which is nice. Not enough, but nice.
It tastes like beer, so that's a bonus.
And it is a bit fruity. But not like too fruity. There's just a subtleness of fruitiness, isn't there? It's quite fresh and
dry. Like not overly dry, but there is that bitter, dry finish. I would imagine you would like this.
No, I get what you mean, the dry bit, yeah. I think another couple of % of bitterness, it would be almost perfect. That's quite a nice blonde beer, that is.
It's slightly more bitter than I would like, but it is a really nice beer, and there is that real fruity
It's
notes
refreshing,
to
isn't
it. Yeah,
It's really fresh.
it's a nice beer.
Yeah, I like Jorvik.
Well, it is their most popular beer, so
Yeah. Well, I'm joining the popular gang and going for Jorvik.
there's not much else to say. So it's not like
So
complex.
What does
but
that say there?
Light, refreshing, and fruity.
It's kind of what it is. With
Well, it's
a
not kind of, it is. But there is a bit of
nice
end, I
little
think.
bit of finish on the end of it, which is good.
Not bad at all.
That's a good beer.
Well,
I mean-
Yorkshire are good for brewing beers, see. Yorkshire and Wales.
Unbelievable. But people that are purely lager drinkers, I think, would actually like this.
Yeah, I think
Because it's
so.
just, it's got a lot more kick than a lager.
And it's still a session beer, because it's 4.6.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I could have a few of these. That is nice. I'm kind of regretting I gave you so much.
I did wonder. I might let you have some back.
Yeah, that's nice. Fresh, fruity, nice bit of bitterness. Tastes like a proper beer.
Well balanced, yeah, it does. We've had a few lately where you think, this isn't a beer, but this is.
Yeah, it's a proper
Yeah.
beer.
It's decent.
I'm liking a bit of Jorvik. So we rate it.
Yeah.
Jorvik is 4.6%. I'm going 4.6.
I was going to say, I thought that was your score, and it is your score.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to get quite as high. I was edging 4.4, 4.5.
You're loving it as well then?
It is really nice. That bitterness and that dryness for me is slightly more than I like.
Yeah.
But it still is a nice blonde beer, and the fruitiness kind of helps
If there was
balance that.
If there was a slight more bitterness, I'd give it 4.8.
Well, if there was slight more bitterness, I'd have gone down. So
So what are you going?
4.4.
4.4.
Yeah, it's a decent one. It is.
That is a good beer,
Yeah.
yeah. I like that. I recommend Rudgate's Jorvik Blonde.
And it came from a site that helped us win World War II. That helps.
Yeah.
Why not?
Nice. So that's... Go on then.
Oh, sorry.
Toddle off. That's Jorvik from Rudgate Brewery. It's a blonde beer, 4.6%, and I recommend it. I rate it at 4.6. A little bit more bitterness, and it would have been 4.8. Hit the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment. And until next time, get yourself a Jorvik. Cheers.
Cheers.